Tarot, and I'm going to talk about Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles in general reading speaks of work that is work that where you're learning. So it can be an apprentice, it can be learning student teacher, learning a new skill, being fully absorbed into something that is incredibly interesting to you. This is also the card for the builder. So you're building, basically, that's what it means. And you're fully absorbed in building whatever it is. So it can mean that you basically got a new career going for you, a new passion. It can also mean that you are doing the groundwork for another project. And maybe also someone who creates the building blocks for something else to be built, especially if you get it with Page of Swords. So it can mean that you are seeking work that has a strong elements of craftsmanship and like you're specializing, basically. And that you care a lot about what you're doing. You are you're using your skills to create good, high-quality products. And this is also the card for being so absorbed in what you're doing that you become like a workaholic as well. And it can also mean that you're ready now to take it to the next step and furthering your career by learning, studying. You might mix in a new element into your work that makes it really interesting, especially if you get it with Temperance. In a love reading, this card speaks of finding love while at a seminar, learning a new skill, doing a course. If you're already in a relationship, it can mean that you and your partner have similar creative passions, and that when you work together, that's when your relationship blossoms, and that this is a relationship where you most likely work together as a team really well. You might have the same interests, the same goals, and the more you focus on that, the better is the relationship. In a career reading, Eight of Pentacles speak of apprenticeship, internship. It can also mean that you're doing the groundwork for a company. You get an entry-level position and you can work yourself up. It's a more likely yes in a yes-no question. And as feelings, this card is all about motivation. So it can mean that you feel incredibly motivated to work, to better your life, to better your future in some way. That you feel really hopeful, that you're in charge of your own destiny. And it can also mean that you are creating change in your life by focusing on something where you're in control. So especially if you feel like your life has spiraled out of control, with this card it can mean that you're actually gaining control again. If you're asking how someone is feeling about you, it can mean that this person feel like you have a common goal, that you share something, that you have the similar interest or passion. None of the pentacles are very feeling oriented, because they're all about practicality. So it can also mean that they feel you very practical. It doesn't say whether or not they have romantic feelings for you. But if you are if you're very skilled in an area and you get this card as feelings, it means that the person has really noticed your skill, your passion, they noticed your talents. Eight of Pentacles as a personality type is someone who loves studying, learning, practicing a craft, a skill. This is someone who likes doing research. They love to grow in what they're doing. They often get fixated on tasks, and they do have attention to details, but sometimes they can be almost too detail oriented, that they see the problems rather than the solutions and the big picture, and they can obsess over what's not working rather than what is working. So this is someone who can become a workaholic, who can get really fixated, who can be a little bit over the top when it comes to the details, who sometimes need to just see the big picture where they're going and focus on that rather than every little detail along the way. When this card is reversed, it's someone who maybe they're stuck in a routine that doesn't give them a lot of satisfaction. It can be tedious work with little gains. Maybe they're overdue for a promotion, but they're not getting it. Maybe they're not able to use their talents or skills in a way that brings them fulfillment. Maybe they hate their job. Maybe they're not giving in any effort. Maybe they're too lazy. Maybe they're failing because they're not able to refine their abilities. But sometimes Eight of Pentacles reversed simply mean that they haven't found their passion yet and they're still waiting. Eight of Pentacles reversed as a personality type is someone who basically can be very argumentative. They might lack people skills. Maybe they're a bit self-obsessed. They're obsessed with their own efforts and they don't see other people's inputs. They could also be someone who they're doing a job not for the reasons of doing the job, but for some other reason. So it could be that they're trying to avoid something and they're escaping into work, but they don't really find any happiness there either. And it's often due to too much resentment, fear of failure, or fear of living even. They fear of learning something new. They believe often that they're either too old, too stupid, or both. They feel often that they're just not going to succeed, so they don't even try. But at the heart of it is really a fear of change and fear of being committed. So it's a fear of commitment. When someone is a Eight of Pentacles reversed personality type, basically they feel incredibly misunderstood, often by their peers and the people around them. But sometimes it's not that extreme. It can just mean that they lack concentration and ability to focus for whatever reason. And that's something that they can change by changing whatever it is distracting them. Okay, let's ask the runes, what is the essence of Eight of Pentacles? We get it from the runes perspective and we might learn something brand new. Okay, so first rune I get is Manas, which is human inventions and the hierarchy of man, and that's at the bottom. At the top I'm getting Hagalas, which is the rune for hail, so it's basically nature. So these two are complete opposites. This is human inventions and this is nature. So it could mean human inventions that solve where humans are in conflict with nature. I guess what you can say with Eight of Pentacles is it's for people who are really practical. This is a practical card. This is a card for tradesmen as well. This is also it's basically being able to use your practical skills to solve problems, to bring solutions to, even if it's repeating something that someone else invented, you're just putting something in place that is really beneficial for people so that we can live as a civilized society. That's basically what Eight of Pentacles means. So whatever you're learning when Eight of Pentacles show up, it is something that's very practical. And it's something that is a practical skill that can be used to solve problems when it comes to just lifestyle, basically, improving on lifestyle. So it might even be beyond work. It can just be something you do in your house to make your life easier, or something you implement in your lifestyle to make everything go a lot smoother for yourself. So guys, that was Eight of Pentacles. The next card is Nine of Pentacles. Bye!